Jim?
Thanks, Mayor. A couple of weeks ago I reported that UIA, which is the Utah Infrastructure Agency, which is the business arm of Utopia, had a special meeting, and in that the vote to extend the bond, it didn't extend the bond limit, it just took the bond to what was accepted, it would have been agreed to already, but it was another $25 million. The vote was taken and it was passed. And for your interest, I went there prepared to vote, and we do not have a vote on financial issues, which was interesting.
Okay, I have a question. Isn't that part of the interlocal that we have to vote?
Well, we don't have to, we're not responsible to pay for any of that.
So,
we don't vote, so
I was under the impression that there was another, or maybe you're going to talk about this, that there was some additional funding that they're requesting.
well, that was the additional.
that was the additional, it was to bond out. They had agreed a certain limit on the bonding. Now they're going to that limit. Now, before we go too much further with this, they did show their financials and reported that they are well ahead of their projections and expect by the end of this year to be reaching all of their requirements and debt and such. So that was a positive. Let's see, did I see John out there? Yeah, John. One thing they mentioned that's, I think, extremely important for us is that anytime we have an open trench for something like even as small as the 10 units out there at Cowan Corners, they want to know that if we could report directly to Utopia anytime there's going to be an open trench, they want to be involved with that, which is a big step for us. That's something that they wanted to bring to this meeting. That's all. Thank you.
Scott?
A couple things. They finished up 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st east on one little block there, so if you get a chance, take a look. We're down on the south end of town, on 1000 South, 630 West. And then we have on the Petite Neat, the repair, what we budgeted for was about, I think, between 125 and 130, but it looks like it's going to be probably another $50,000 to $60,000. They've done quite a bit more damage than what was estimated. So, and Steve will be bringing that to us, I think, in next council. Just an FYI. So we're probably going to be real close to 200,000 in that repair.
Okay, anything else? Okay, I had a couple things. First of all, the roads are looking great. Those of you that drove around town have seen a big difference in a lot of the roads. I think the paving and everything else has been great. Second, our drug force on our police department has been stepping up, and they've been doing a great job. I know we've had a couple pretty good busts, and we had one last week and another one this week, and so you know, I want it out there that, you know, we don't want that in Payson. So I think Brad and his guys need to be commended for the job they're doing, and that's a tough job. So we appreciate them, and it'll be exciting to get the dog up and going, and that'll be neat to see on that. The next thing, speaking of dogs, is the dogs in the park. I noticed that on the Scottish Festival we did put up signs. We still have a lot of dogs. We had a few.
We don't have enough dogs who can read.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. I watched 2 or 3 people have some issues with people with the dogs. Even our officers had an issue with them. One thing that was mentioned to me is there any way you could do a doggy sitter corner and put them in a kennel or something? I don't know what the situation is there. Do we need to take a hard line on it or
If there are
whatever?
no dogs means no dogs, don't it?
And it means no dogs. I mean, the one lady's dog was, doing its duty right there on the grass and then got mad because they were asked to take their dog out of the park. So it's one of them things that I think just a few bad apples ruin the whole thing. So I think there's going to be more issues on that on Labor Day. We might be looking at that and see what we want to do. I do know there was a couple of the departments that I've heard of that really had some issues with some of the people with dogs there. So be prepared on that.
What about the city's done on that?
I don't know what other cities have done on it. Do you, Mark?
Enforcement along the same manner. The only next step would have a designated park.
For the dogs?
Yeah, where it's exclusively done for dogs. I've seen that. Also providing doggy bags. That's not the right name for them, but a dispenser of bags so the owners can clean up after their dogs. But usually that is in a dog permitted area, and you don't put them in a dog prohibited area because it encourages people to be bringing
Well, and
dogs.
I think that's the problem. Those that will clean up usually bring their own bag and they'll clean it up. But
So it comes down to enforcement and
Exactly.
confrontation.
so, I mean, how much do we really want to push our departments or our officers? Basically, that's what's going to come down to. And I talked to a few of them, I mean, and they're like, one of the big issues I know that they did have is the one guy says, well, that's a service dog. Well, a service dog should wear a jacket. And show me how many wear a jacket down there. And most of those dogs are well trained and know where to go.
I think that would
So-
Harley Davidson bicycle, I'd donate them, right? I didn't say motorcycle, I said bicycle.
Anyways, I think that that's going to be an issue coming up. Weeds, I still seen a few up by the pond. We still have a bunch of thistle up there and stuff that I think we need to cut down something. At the lower pond, I seen them. So, yeah, if we could just maybe look at that, Mark. I think they've been sprayed. I don't know. They look dead, but just take a look at it. And then the other thing is I've been working real close with the High Line on water. We secured enough water, I think, well, I know for a fact. We traded some water straight across for some of our water out of our well down here that we suck sand out of. And we piped it over and put it in the ditch and traded straight across for that water. So that saved us a lot of water pricing there. Plus we've secured, you remember how many, where's Travis at? How many acre feet did we secure?
It was about 1,450 acre inches. I don't remember what that
Yeah,
was
okay.
in acre feet. But
So that will get us to the end of the year. And then me and Derek, the new general manager down the High Line, has been going through. We found another bunch of water that had not been declared, what would you say, sent through Strawberry.
It showed that it was delinquent on Strawberry. We had paid
Yeah,
it.
so
It just hadn't been updated in the records.
kind of showed that we didn't have it, so we did end up with a bunch more water there. I'm confident, almost 100% confident, working with all of this. We will have enough water to make it through the year, the full growing season.
what is the end of the season?
October 1st, yeah. Second of all, I think that we will have a little extra this year from what we've secured. I didn't know if the council would maybe want to look at adding one more day on irrigation.
I would love
That'd
that.
be nice.
I would love that.
One more day per week.
One more day per week for water.
I would love it. Yes. Travis.
Well, you have to have two, but one more for
Well,
each,
yeah, one more
for each resident.
Each resident. Do you think that's
That's
enough?
what I would like to recommend.
Do we have?
I think we have enough.
Confident we have enough.
I feel pretty confident. Travis, tell me what you think.
Yeah, what do you think, Travis? Uh-oh.
As
No,
long
don't
as
feel
the
any
use
pressure.
doesn't go dramatically up, we should be all
I
right.
think
We'd
if
have to
we-
just see how it went.
If people in Payson, I've looked around and we've had some, most people are conserving their water.
Most, like
And-
97%.
And I've been really, really happy with the way we've conserved water. That being said, if people would still conserve that, I know we have enough to make it to the year.
Yeah, let's do that.
So I don't know,
My question is just that, to make that change, does it have to become an agenda item?
I don't know. That's what I just.
We put that on a proclamation, the mayor can do a proclamation, but we probably ought to check to make sure with Highline that we have the water we think we have. And we can get that to you, and if we need to make that decision, we can do that.
So what I had in mind, excuse me,
No, you're right.
what I had in mind was that if we have, we're considering having an extended meeting for the 29th,
Yes.
or the 5th Wednesday.
We could put it on that.
That would give us 2 weeks to confirm with Travis and with Highline that we could do it, and then in that case, we could do it in that meeting.
I mean, we need to put out that we still need to conserve water, but a lot of people, I think, they've
Stepped
gotten a
up.
hint this year and they've stepped up, and so,
But Dave, is it reasonable for you to get that confirmed sooner than 2 weeks?
We can try, we're gonna meet with Highline, is it next week? Or,
We've just been meeting with them once a month lately, but we could try to meet with them again if we need.
I put 2 calls into Derek today, I hadn't heard back from him, but I wanted to verify that water that they said.
well, I'll tell you what, I'll definitely have a meeting set up for tomorrow if you want.
Well, I just think, I mean, if we could, and if it takes 2 days and we have to have a special meeting, whatever, we can come in and we can.
Let
Or
us
can they, well,
let us take a look at it, and if we need to call a special meeting, we can.
Yeah, I'm just saying, let's do it as fast as we can.
Okay?
Yeah, in the meantime, bring the water.
Yeah.
yeah. And then,
I don't think it has to happen.
okay, and being we're on channel 17, I told Joanne I was gonna bring this up.
Mayor, can I ask a question before you go to that?
I'm giving her, okay.
Assuming we have this water, you confirm we have the water, Dave, how much is it gonna cost us to procure the water?
Well, we procured the extra that we had, and I think it wasn't very much of anything, was it, Travis?
$3.
$3 an inch, yeah. So, I mean, we're still gonna have to buy extra that what we've already committed ourselves to. But I think with that and the extra that we found, we've been doing some heavy duty digging in everything in it. I feel pretty comfortable with it. So, but yeah, let's have them look at it. I mean, we've already approved the other. So. Okay, other than that, we'll go ahead and close council and staff reports.
Backed out on the other one.
Well, yeah, well, I figured you'll want to get mad if I wanted to have a dress code for here, so we'll bring that up next time, how's that? Okay, next thing, we'll go ahead and we will cancel the scout attendance certificates because there's no scouts here tonight. And we'll go to our presentation with Aqua Engineering, and I'll turn that over to Travis.